In the distant past, people thought that a child is born with a good character or a bad character, regardless of what kind of environment he grew up in. Later, people came to believe the opposite, that environment is everything. The truth is probably somewhere in between those extremes. When a person is born, he may have some important advantages, such as a healthy body and parents who can provide safety and nourishment, as well as opportunities for mental stimulation. The more the better. Becoming a productive citizen is easier if there is a good early environment. Such a person has a head start in life compared to somebody who isn't born with those important advantages. Note that being born with advantages is not due to the baby's merit or achievement, just like being born without those advantages is not a baby's fault. Ideally, good parents survive until the child becomes an adult, and when they die, they leave the child with an inheritance. That's like a second head start. But in some cases, as a child grows, the parents may die or otherwise lose their ability to provide even before the child grows up, and the child may not enjoy any inheritance. Again, the child has no merit or blame in either of these scenarios. So should the state intervene by helping kids who were born without important advantages? In theory, fairness demands that the state provide some help. But a problem is that the state's resources come from taxes, in other words, from other people. In effect, the state takes money away from some people and gives it away to other people. That's not fair to everybody. Within a family, there is more fairness, but we can't expect people to treat strangers the same way we treat our own children. One solution is voluntary charity, but when there are few people with advantages and many people without advantages, voluntary charities fall short. A compromise is when the state provides some minimum of help, which is better than nothing, but doesn't really solve the problem. Another problem is the uncharitable viewpoint that despite growing up without advantages, when every person becomes an adult, he has the same duties and obligations as everybody else, as if everybody grew up with the same advantages. We might call it the magic birthday viewpoint. According to that view, before 18, a person deserves help, but on midnight of your 18th birthday, you suddenly merit whatever defects or failings you have. For example, in applying for a state job, an applicant with advantages is judged by the same criteria as the applicant without advantages, so the advantaged person gets hired even though he is simply lucky by birth. On the other hand, a danger in trying to be fair is to encourage sloppy parenting. If the state will help take care of your kids, no matter how neglectful the parents are, then parents have little incentive to work hard at being good parents. So the number of people in a population who need help will probably never decline, and may even increase over generations. In my opinion, the minimum of help that the state provides should be in the form of educating everyone to be competent parents, as competent as they can possibly be, rather than merely giving away tax money to spend as you like. For example, we should teach parents that school-aged children need to sleep at least 10 hours every night. Providing kids with a nutritious breakfast is also important before school, but we should not wake kids up early to have breakfast and thereby interfere with their sleep. That's an important advantage every child should have.